Right, what's up, everyone? We're going to do the second challenge of our beginner JavaScript challenges, which I should have done long ago. And the next application is an expense tracker. So basically, we're going to have a table in three input fields with what was the expense, when it was, the amount. I have the delete button, and we're gonna have a list, right? So let's duplicate this file, expense tracker. Let's jump right into it then. Okay, we're gonna do the code pen thing later. There we go. Let's open up our application, our live server. Let's go live. Okay, so we're gonna have a date input, right? We're gonna just expense. Just rename these for simplicity. Add an expense. You type date time. It's just date. We're gonna use date. Classic was just an expense. Text, date, and you're gonna have another one for date, content, and amount. Number. Now let's see how this looks. Pretty clean. Excellent. Let's make a table. Can we make a table? Okay. It's table head. Any table body, I think. So we're gonna have a table. Content, amount, date, amount. Should we style the table? Let's just test this. 3. What is it gonna be? Okay. Let's make it green. Okay. Head, table body. Table row and table. We're gonna worry about the content later. Just see what the table should involve. Yeah, how do we make this? Get a table row here as well. Okay, makes sense, makes sense. Let's see how this looks. The same. Yeah, we shouldn't waste too much time on the styles, but then again, oh, I wanted to make it look decent at least. Okay, let's see. Let's try this. Border collapse with whatever. I'm not gonna go into the details for this. Ooh, spicy. Okay. So just remove this. Just a class of JS list of expense list. Brilliant. I'm gonna let's just rename these to do, but only the ones with the okay expense. Just replace. Okay, just do expense. Boom. And replace to do with expense with capital letter. There we go. How straightforward was that? Now let's make another function to get the input value. Function get input values. And we have a input date and number amount. Let's just separate these visually. No, we don't need this at the top. Or do we? Because we're gonna reset them at the end. Yeah, no, we're just gonna leave them here. The global namespace. Let's just not worry about that right now. So date value, well, content date amount expense date and expense amount. have the values. If any of them is not available, well, we're gonna see if this condition works. We're just gonna return alert. Please fill in all the fields. There we go. We're gonna return content date amount. Boom. Just input fields. Let's just rename this on add expense. On add expense. Input values. Let's log them. This is normal. Just pick a date. Okay, this doesn't work. Is there something that could have been done? Okay. Reading value. How is it not working? JS add expense input. Yeah, it's a text. Okay, makes sense. Okay, let's see. We get the values and we log an object, of course, because we didn't stringify it. Okay, let's just log the input fields and just not do any other step. Let's see what happens here. Beautiful. Validation. Ooh, we have a date, an amount, and a content. Perfect. Now we just need to add values. We need to create a row entry. Yeah. And so we create a table row and we push. What do we push? Okay, let's see. A TD. What's a TD? Never actually remembered. I don't really remember names of stuff. I just looked them up. Okay, it's a table data. Standard data cell. Awesome. Cool. Now we're gonna... what we're gonna do? Okay, so table row, table data cell. Well, actually, 3 of them. And that's it. Content, the data, and Now content date and amount. We're gonna and just get what do we get? What are the input values? Content date amount. Let's set it up. Content date amount. Is the API chainable? Let's try it. Well, not here, not this one. Text content dot. Well, let's just try it out and see what happens. The worst we can get is an error and an amount here. We're gonna append the content. For the same thing, we're gonna append the date. For the same table row, we're gonna append the amount. I'm gonna return the table row and row append row. Should I reset them at that point? Yeah, I don't know. Let's just have a separate reset. Reset input values. Okay. Function reset input values. We're gonna just take them all. Expense amount. Is that what it is? Yeah, okay. Text con. Well, no. Should we try no? At expense input. No. At expense date. No. There we go. Input values. No longer going to return this, and this would work. Identifier date has already been declared. Yeah, okay, yeah, my bad. Wait, where? Well, let's just rename this element. Okay, that's not gonna work. Date element and amount element. There we go. Clean as a whistle. Oops. Text content is not a function. Let's see what's text content. Is it just a property? So, okay, you can't set it like that, which makes sense. So let's just set it the way it's meant to be set. Now we get date element, text content is date. We remove this API. And we remove this date as well. There we go. Clean as a whistle. Boom. Now we do the same. Well, we should just copy this over. It is an amount. Let's see what we're gonna do with these two. There's no button here, so this is gonna crash. Oh, that's not so cool. There we go. Content. The date is today. I want to add something for today. It's a food which is very expensive. Whoops! I did it again. I made up my mind. Let's see now. Let's add food. Today, tomorrow. Whoa. So nothing got inserted properly. Let's see. Wow. Okay, so the table row should have been in the table body. Only that's one thing. So this should have a selector. Table. Table body, just be as explicit as possible. Table body. I'll just then name it table body, and we're gonna add a row to the table body. Okay. Now see what happens. I'm gonna add 40, 50. So I got a row here, but the content is not how it should be. Now let's debug this a little bit. Let's see how we debug this. We create the row entry and food test, and then boom, check. Okay, let's see we get the values properly. Content, date, and amount. Perfect. Now if we go here and create the elements, we have a date element and date which is undefined. So how do we create the row entry then? So let's just this is crazy. Food. I know it's something obvious I probably don't see, so this one works correctly. And now if we get the input fields, they are on an object, amount, content, date. And if we go here, it should be on an object. Content. Why is it not here? Create row entry. Ah, bro. Create row entry is made from the input fields. There we go. Aha. Food today was very expensive. Okay. We're gonna create the elements. Values are set up properly, are there? Yeah, they're set up properly. We append the children, and we don't get what we want. Food as well. Let's see what happens. JavaScript never ceases to amaze me. So, oh man, I should more food. I'm gonna keep adding food because it's expensive. So let's just log this tr element. See what's in it. Okay. One is empty. Content element. Huh. Wow. Let's modify it here. Date. We have a date. What's going on? Yeah, well, I see the problem here. When we append the amount element. Date, text content. Should be good now. Let's just see what happens. Food, and I assume this will be added properly. At least the columns of content and yeah. Date was added the amount. Why would that happen? More foodie. The date is today. Well, it's tomorrow and it shouldn't be, but we can travel to time, guys. 450. Content element. Date element. And the amount element. This is weird. Man, it's like I'm blind at this. Now this content, date, amount. This should work. I said that, well, 10 times before now, but we're gonna add food again. I'm just gonna not log anything. And it worked. Work it better. And now we're gonna add another column, which is an action column, to remove an item, right? Action. So it's just gonna create a button element. Delete element. Just gonna append this. Delete element as a column. let's see, the next step would be to show an empty row if nothing is added. Please add something. Expense tracker. It should be a row. Doesn't like that. Okay. Correspond. And text center. Maybe no items. Well, I'll just add a helper class like this, and we're gonna just open. Where is this open? Okay, let's just add close it to do up for now. Okay. Text center. Text line. Yep. I deleted all the other styles, didn't I? Okay, I'm getting tired a bit. Let's just finish this real quick. Okay, let's start this now. Good. And then add a hide class, none. So if we have so what are we gonna remove? We're gonna have a table head, table body with a table row. I'm gonna remove the entire row. Closest table row from table body. Okay. Table body. Boom. What is that? Closest table row. Yeah. So only on the X button. Is that gonna work? Closest row. Just gonna. Don't need this. Now. We're gonna need the count of children. Child element count. Okay. Entry is equals table body child element count. Now, if when we remove this, if the number of children, then we add adjacent list. We add adjacent list. Empty entry. Empty text when empty. Okay, and there's empty list. Empty. We're just gonna empty list element. We're just gonna toggle. Well, what's the how do we do that? What? Wait, why is it? We don't need this folder. Why is it not opening? This is weird. Let's see. Let's just class list toggle. Okay. Man, this is super weird. Toggle hide. Well, add hide. And then when we add that, no, remove hide. Yeah, let's probably remove. What do we want now? We remove hide. Yeah, okay, we'll just. We want to remove that. And hide. Let's see if this works. Chopper. We had chopper. And 450. Remove this. Ah. Bum, bum. Okay. So why does it run as I expect it to be? Run, baby, run. Oh. Wait, what? Table body. Hmm. Oh yeah, okay, it's in freeze. Count of entries. Equals 1. Let's try this now. Please add something to your expense tracker. Okay. Light bulbs. It's true. $50. Nice. Now let's just add this to my CodePens. Oh man, it's just a body. Okay, just copy this to a CodePen, and we're done. Now we need to add some styles. Oh man. Boom. And now we need to add the script, which is here. Oh, well, here. This is O2. Save. Ooh, save. Maybe I will style these in the next episode. Yeah, we'll see. But now we're done. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Whew.